ba yung ine-enjoy nating laro. Okay, si Keith Pog Singian, nanonood ako ng MPL simula pa noong Season 2. Ngayon nanonood ako ng walang kasama kasi mas naintindihan ko yung laro at stats kapag walang side comments ng iba. Interesting kasi minsan may mga unsolicited na opinion ibang tao, but sometimes it's great to enjoy it alone. Maalam sa laro kaya nakakalito lang at hindi ko ma-enjoy yung MPL, so yeah, at least you get to enjoy it. Congratulations. Last comment here, si Padua Edgar Allen. Nanonood ako ng MPL mula pa noong Season 4. Ngayon, nanonood ako kasama ang ka-squad ko dahil aside sa napakagandang mga laban, nakakalam rin kami ng mga bagong strategies. So it's great actually. If you have a squad, if you're aiming to rank up or kung gusto mo talaga maging pro, this is the chance for you guys to watch MPL or ML at the highest level. At syempre, ibibigay lang yan sa atin ng MPL. The best in the business, or at least the best in the country. When it comes to playing Mobile Legends, playing now para sa MPL, and MPL Season 6 is just a treat. What a great start, by the way, as we kick off with Bren Esports going up against Onic Page. Then again, aside from that kind of enjoyment, enjoy na rin yung mga giveaway codes natin na ipapamigay natin. Oh, bro, this is the first one. Screenshot nyo na yan, or kung mabilis kayo mag-type, why not, right? And claim it because I believe that only limited stats ang makakapag-claim. That has been game number 2's analysis. Let's see what the casters think about game number 3 upcoming for Bren Esports and Onic Page. Back to you guys.
I guess we're back.
Hello, sound check.
I guess we are back.
Okay, can you hear me? All right. Ayan, connection issue for that. But thank you so much, Wolf, for that insights. Nakakatuwa na we have a lot of regular viewers, especially when they mention that they watch MPL since Season 4. Season 2, Season 1. Well, eto, andito tayo ngayon sa Season 5 and still the quality of games of MPL never drop. It just gets better and better. At para sa ating unang laro, nakarating pa tayo sa isang game number 3 on a very heated fight. Para sa akin nga, parang alanganan pag nag-2-0 tayo dito no? Dito sa dalawang team. It's very nice to know na umabot tayo ng game number 3 kasi parang hindi natin easily na-dismiss yung isang team as mas malakas or mas mahina compared sa kabila kapag yung series nila nagkakakalmutan, nagkakasugatan kaagad sila.
Oo. Actually, yung game number 2 talagang back and forth na yung nangyari. Yeah. No? Parang it's what was about Onic PH getting the ahead ng early stages, the first 3 minutes, then suddenly, nabaliktad ng Bren all throughout na parang sila na yung commanding lead, but just with one hero, ni Iyak. No? May part din sa akin na nagulat yung Bren Ay, meron nga palang Uranus. And I think the item, the Deadly Blade, was very too late for the side ng Khalid. I think binili lang nila yung Deadly Blade the time na hindi nakikita na nilang tinatayuan na lang sila ng isang Uranus.
And the thing is, talagang when this comes in this type of against this type of high pressure heroes talaga, you need to be very wise with your itemizations. Lalo pa when it's not yet too late kasi naka-establish talaga ng malaking lead doon si Iyak by the moment na walang naka-anti-heal item para sa kanya, hindi pa kaagad up yung Deadly Blade. Now, dito tayo ngayon sa game number 3, Rob, no? Tama yung hula natin kanina na mababan kung ano yung mga headline heroes ng game number 1. Cannot but feel na ang simple lang din ang formula. Iban mo lang ulit yung headline heroes ng game number 2. Any guess, any insights regarding the game 3 adjustments dito? Not just ng Bren, but also of Onic.
Saan siguro for the side of Onic, they have to stay with Jay. Para sa akin kasi Jay was very aggressive during the early stages. Kung bakit umabot doon sa part na lumakas si Iyakno, even Wise YSS is very astonishing doon sa mga laban. Kahit medyo napipick off siya, even may Venus na siya yung talagang pinapasok for Bren. I guess they really have to put Jay into a position na aggressive, na wag nilang ibalik katulad ng game number 1, which is the Basha na medyo passive, na parang they've just been waiting na pasukin sila.
X-deal na yung Basha talaga no?
Then for the side naman siguro ng Bren, I think that game number 2 was a game to lose for them. May part sa akin kasi I was looking at nung analysis ni Wolf, it was Lusty na have already built 2 core items on his Hilda, na supposedly the second item could probably be a Deadly Blade.
Yeah.
Na masyadong na late na yung anti-regen nilang item,
Yeah.
which is to the point na hindi na nakapag-farm yung mga specific heroes na dapat meron nun.
Yeah. Yes. Right now parang dito sa MPL normally sa mga parang semi-pro tournament, no. Comp lang yung titingnan mo. Composition lang talaga yung titingnan mo when with regards to the results of the game. But dito sa MPL, maybe with the help na rin kasi syempre ng ating analyst nga, ang high impact ng item, no?
Oo.
And the timings of the item. Hindi lang basta, I mean, pwedeng nagka-item ka nga, no? Pero masyado nang late. Alam mo yun? Kunyari, parang kang nagka-aircon. Pero December na. Mga ganon.
Kasi yung part na yung time na nag-shine si Iaknu, parang sobrang liit ng time frame to be able for the heroes ng Bren Esports na mag-build up ng item. It's only the Khalid who've been able to do so kasi siya yung talagang nagpa-farm. Pero aside from the other, I think it was the Hilda could probably have another one. And one thing is wala silang mage that time. The only mage sila yung sa single target. That was few. So circumstantial pa kung tatama yung arrow and as well with the trap.
Not to mention the rip. Actually, rip, no? Ngayon ko lang ginamit yung term na yan. Pero ang tagal na yan sa Mobile Legends, no? Yung rip, basically, yung sustained damage, yung anti-tank, no? I mean, they get the Roger, yes, they get the Roger. Pero if you compare to a 1-1, to a carry, no? I mean, iba. But of course, alam naman natin kung paano nag-fall off talaga yung mga ganitong classic picks. I mean, we already have the draft running in. Meron lang akong gustong mahingi rin yung opinion mo dito, Rob, no? Iba yung naging impact ng low pull talaga ng tank ngayon, no? Lasting, tingnan mo si Lasting. Naka-Cho, naka-Hilda. Just because we are only relegated to three very viable tanks right now in the form of the Uranus. Yung isa, side lane pa eh. In the form of the Uranus, Atlas, and Kufra. Makikita mo, no, nagre-reflect sa draft ng mga super tank users dati, no? Tulad ni Lasting.
Parang Lasting kasi was a very well-known Grak user.
No? Yeah, yes.
Tapos during their time sa mga like on the SEA Games, parang ano ba mga hero, mga like Basha, yung talagang mga tanky. Those tanky heroes na talagang could be able to stand in front of your team. So ngayon kasi medyo nabago eh. Yung hero natin in terms of tank, mostly mobility, mostly with the one with the crowd control. The only tanky heroes na gamit was, aside from the Atlas and the Kufra, was Basha nga. Which is somehow hindi nagkaroon ng impact during the game number 1 for Onic PH. Pero I'm really surprised that the Khalid all throughout 3 games never missed a single on the...
Yes, very interesting on that part. Even, nakaban naman yung Yuzong dito. Pero as a first pick priority on Bren, with a Farsa open, and we know how few has been stellar on that, with a Kufra open. With this trade, I mean, Khalid is starting to become strong, but siguro parang, siyempre mag-i-stick tayo dun sa mga talagang established info na natin na malakas na pick pa rin ang Farsa at napakalakas na tank pa rin ng Kufra, no? Uranus.
Parang inopen talaga nila for them to
open na no?
Iniisip ko kung if it's gonna be enough. Kasi kanina for Bren Esports, they don't have like a specific AOE mage that could be able to deal of course, my Venus first item. Kundi first, gonna be probably the second item niya dito, gonna be the necklace of Durance.
Necklace na yan. Necklace na yan.
And let alone, meron pa sila ulit Roger dito. I think Onic PH is very, very strong on the early stages of the game compared to Bren. Medyo nabaliktad ngayon, no? Yung sustainability na ginawa na lineup ng Onic PH during game number 1, medyo napunta sa Bren Esports. Ang meron lang siguro silang difference was the initiation na coming from this show.
And of course they can still play it for the support, no? Itong show natin. Link will be removed. Actually, yung mga pang-pick-offs yata. Kasi mapapansin mo, hindi nagbago rin yung playstyle ng Bren from game number 1 game number 2. They keep on punishing my Venus, no? On that Farsa. And on my Venus herself, no? So, there is the priority ngayon din, even with the draft. Because it's Farsa na pinangahawakan ni my Venus dito. But they removed Dilar. They're now eyeing the side lanes dito. No? And I think they want to really establish this Khalid to be a high impact sa composition yata ng Bren. Yun nga tinitingnan ng Bren. Ang tanong ngayon, ano ang magiging main core ng Bren dito?
If they will still gonna go for like a Hayabusa pick, what they did on game number 1. Then yung mga part, or even, YSS says, remove X-Borg will be there for Onic PH. Yun yung iniisip ko It's gonna be Lancelot still gonna be open pa rin naman for this side. It's either of the two Haya or Lance. So the only one there wala sila dito, it's definitely a mage or at least a support role on the side. Popol, well, Loyi is still there.
Yeah, they can actually, I'm not so sure about the Valier, pero Loyi is still there. I think mas okay yata yung Loyi for this situation para dito kay Bren. If I'm not mistaken, they could still have the Chobi attack, then yung utility support nga nila ay yung Loyi. Onic,
Makakita ng
Valier is good on Onic side. Ang problema, may Farsa na nga eh. So, Loyi na nga yung Bren. Kailangan na lang ng Onic dito would be
another side lane.
Side lane, yeah. Another side lane. They have their
Actually, Hilda is open for this game. Hilda is open, even Gato Kacha if they're actually been using this one. But I think
maganda Gato Kacha no?
I'm really eyeing for Hilda rito, for the last pick dito ng Onic Itch. Kasi mas aggressive yung paso kasi ng Hilda. Kasi pagka naglagay ka ng isang hero like Fortcan X-Word would be only staying in. Pag naglagay ka ng isa pang passive hero on the side, medyo bitten eh. Bitten yung, of course, the three heroes dito, Farsa, Roger, and Kufra will be the one to do the rotation. Pero pag meron ka isa pang hero like mobile as Hilda, magkakaroon ka ng 4-1 eh. In terms of effort mo eh, di ba?
Yes.
Pagka na-clear mo yung wave nung sa Hilda, you will be able to move towards or at least invade. But an Esmeralda, so of course, I'm wrong with that one.
Kasi Uranus din eh. So, gano'n na lang talaga din yung tingnan nila. We're looking for an Iakno hero. Although Iakno did struggle on game number 1. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be a different story. Kasi yung Farsa, wala na ngayon. Wala na kay Few, nasa side na ngayon ng Onic. So, that might be one ray of hope dito para sa Onic PH. Pero still, ang hirap pa rin pumili.
Thinking for this one. Pero, siguro, I would really go for Bren Esports for this one. I'm looking this for the Lancelot pick eh. Ito kasi Farsa will be so good on game number 1 for the side dito ng Bren Esports ng time na yun kasi walang pumapasok doon sa Farsa. Pero this time around, Bren Esports do have this Lancelot that could be able to dash in and probably burst down the Farsa.
Punish my Venus. Well, I'm actually just basing it on the draft and based on the performance. I feel like they still have an equal draft here. Pero feeling ko nakuha ng Onic yung groove nila. So siguro that's one deal breaker that I would say. I would account for the momentum na lang din. So it's kind of a variety pick pero I would put my vote as well na dito for Onic naman, no? So let's go 1-for-1 on the vote here. Ang ganda nito. I mean, I'm sure sa chat split din yung decision ng chat diyan, no?
Oo.
For the fans of these two teams. Eto na.
Yeah.
We got game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Bren Esports versus Onic PH. Who will take the very first victory ng ating regular season?
Oo, yun ang pinakamalaking tanong dito, ladies and gentlemen. Pero yun na nga, may pasok dito. Viraga armor kagad, no? Tanggal dito. Ang lakas din ng burst damage niya, no? Ng Bren Esports dito sa part na to. And even, ito yung iniisip ko kasi, the reason why I was not really leaning towards dun sa Farsa. The ultimate of Khalid kasi could be able just to single-handedly na gamitin para lang sa isang Farsa.
Yes. So siguro kaya napaka-confident nila na i-first pick lang din yung Khalid dito. Napaka-stable na pick siguro. I want to mention din, Tol, na napapansin ko sa pro play natin, no? Pata yung 0-4-1 sa simula.
Oo.
Hindi 1-3-1 eh. Nagsi-0-4-1 bigla, no?
Rewarding kasi talaga yung 0-4-1 eh. Kumbaga, you have a higher chance of invading pagka may 4 kayo agad. Tapos once na maging successful siya, sobrang rewarding din at the same time.
Yeah. Kasi why not? Konting minion wave lang naman sa taas yung mawawala sa'yo eh. Pero kung ma-deny nyo kaagad yung buff, no? Napaka-crucial kasi sa Mobile Legends nung early kill talaga, nung early minute. Kapag nakuha mo buff tsaka kill, no?
Oo. Talagang ramdam na ramdam mo. Pero ito ang unang tinitignan ko kasi dito, where will be the power spike might actually happen. And I'm really looking towards Onic PH dito to be the one to strike first.
Yeah. They can actually do that, no? In the form of the Kufra. And that's what's happening right now. They went for Lusty here. Nabar na lahat ng G2 doon shoot po dito ni Lusty. That's a first blood clearly and was secured by Wise.
Actually, malaking bagay yung paring Shin kasi because my Venus will be level 4 agad-agad dito and sobrang madi-disrupt dito ang Bren Esports. Yes, Bren Esports do have here the Loyi pero if Farsa would be able to get his level 4, kaya niyang snipen sa likod yung Loyi na hindi na halos makakagamit ng skill niya.
Yeah. And again, Loyi has a nice kit, no, in the front, pero yung mobility. Tsaka pag natag mo sa likod, yun yung problem. Yes, yung ultimate niya, it's massive mobility on the macro, pero ang tinutukoy ko is micro mobility on dodging someone who assassinates you, and lalo na pag tinatama, naaabutan ka ng spell, no? Rob.
Yeah, parang ganyan. So, sobrang sobrang ang bilis nung naging ikot dito ng Onic PS. Just basing simple na nakuha nila doon si Lusty. So, ngayon, it's all about Bren Esports. Paano yung magiging sagot here? Jay, tumalon.
Yeah, alam mo na, nakakatuwa kasi yung idea lang na pag gumamit ka ng Parsa noon, pagtatawanan ka eh. Novelty pick eh. Ngayon talaga metang-meta na. Tingnan natin kung may kitang-kita pa na kill dito ang mga membro ng Bren. Rebo dives in. He actually tries to like emulate what Iakno has done on that game number 2. But enough about that. We get the turtle here being initiated on by Bren. Maybe because of Rebo getting pressure and taking the attention of Onic down by the mid lane. Nakuha yata yung buff.
Hindi naman nawala. At least, Wise been able to secure the purple buff. Kasi medyo crucial yun. Pero teleport na mangyari doon sa may orange naman.
Nako, sige, sinimulan dito ng mga taga-membro ng Bren, zoning them out. Jay here will be punished, pero within the range naman ng Predator airstrike ngayon, itong si Lusty. Just a few health getting chinked out, hindi naman naging gauge hard dito ang mga taga-Onic, knowing na natalo na, nakuha na yung buff.
No, yung timing nila dito, kasi of course, the timing nila, the purple buff was actually out, na kasi na-spot out ni Rebo. Then, suddenly, nag-teleport sila kasi alam nila the next na kukunin ni Wise gonna be this orange buff. And yun nga yung nangyari.
No, well, they're tagging on Rebo, hindi kasing kunat dito. Kumpara nung ginawa ni Iakno dun sa game number 1. 1-3 tayo ngayon, medyo toned down yung laban natin, no? Kumpara kaninang sobrang init nila, but pickups are happening more than ever dito para sa Onic. One for each side lane here. And maybe this is the momentum that we are talking about. Dilar here went for the Falling Starman para kay Pew dito. Nakita ka na ba ng Loyi na corner? Nagpapalo dito ng Onic PH in no particular order. Pero may ganti naman, mga kaibigan, na maalam pa rin naman si Wise doon under the turret.
Oo, pero ito na. Medyo mas mararamdaman na dito natin parang sin dito si Carl TC. Kasi kumbaga, nakuha niya na dito yung groove niya. Look at this, even Lusty going against dito sa tier 1 turret, pero walang pakialam doon si Carl TC.
Yeah, actually ganda nung juggle doon, no, ng Onic. Binibait nila si Carl Z by getting the last hit on that minion wave sa may bandang baba para may turret aggro na mag-connect kay Carl TZ. Pero ang dulas talaga kasi ng ng Lancelot, isang Thorn Rose lang.
Oo.
Dodge agad.
Parang medyo nag-hesitate doon si Oh My Venus with the Feather Airstrike. Nakita niya kasi si Carl TC and there's a big possibility since wala rin siyang backup that time. Pwede na siyang pasukin. So ngayon medyo dikit na dikit in terms of gold ang both of the teams natin dito, and I think both has the possibility on the power spot. I think the next turtle will be the next engagement natin dito, Panchit.
And Carl Z is actually starting on that one. Katabi niya na nga lang yung Luyi dyan. Tumalon yung ating Kufra. Away ka agad. Tapos kumanta na rin si Oh My Venus. Kuha pa rin. Doon yung turtle. And that's it. Bren is quick on the rotation. And it feels like nauunahan nila yung Onic PH. Yes, nakakil yung Onic PH, pero sa paunahan sa objectives, it is on Bren.
Oo, ang ganda rin ng zone out nila rito. Kung mapapansin mo rito, few, yes, is actually dying here on this game. Pero yung aggressiveness, even with the ult, talagang lagi nila natanggalan ng buff doon si Wise sa may orange.
Yeah. And of course, Dilar and Rebo dancing around for that part. Mukhang, alam nila na hindi na rin basta pwedeng mag-initiate si Pew para bumakap kay Dilar dun sa may bandang taas. So, pressure is established again by Force here on the top lane side. Si Khalid naman yung nakuha ng push dito sa may bandang baba. Rob, we have a close fight here.
No, it's a very, very close fight. Pero, somehow, medyo hindi naman ngayon napapansin na naman dito. Flat PC did have a very good game doong game number 2. Pero to,
huli ka, Bechin, mga kaibigan. Wise dito. Classic combo on the flicker to the Shunpo Plus. Ay, to the Jitundo Plus Way of the Dragon. Ang easy pick to the main carry of Onic PH. Iba rin si Lusty talaga. Praktisado ang paa dito sa show niya.
Ang hirap pa dito, sa totoo lang, ang hirap hulihin ni Carl TC on this game. They only have like Jay, yes, the magic ball, nandoon just to block his dashes. Pero after that, paano na?
Yeah. And ang effective ng tower dives dito ng Bren, like, they have a lot of outplay kits in terms of micro. Whenever these two teams hug each other as a team, no? Whether for this team fighting naman, they would commit for this push. They know they can win eh. Bumati si Jay dito ng kanyang ultimate, down for Lusty, pero that is the main tag now. Jay will be punished.
He actually gonna get punished. And yun na nga, Carl TC is really on a roll dito, ladies and gentlemen, and it's up for Onic PH. Paano yung magiging huli nila dito? And I guess the only thing that they'll be able to do, siguro an ultimate na manggagaling from Kufra, or probably a good falling star moon, or a stun na manggagaling for the kay Oh My Venus. Pero aside from that, Carl TC is gonna be unstoppable all throughout the game.
Iba pa rin talaga si Carl TC. Alam mo yung kahit anong init talaga ng mga nasa semi-pro na mga hyper carries, nag-aabang lang yung mga Diyos ng MPL, no? Nakakamiss makita ulit sila Carl TC dito. Grabe, Torn Draw, sulit na sulit. Phantom Execution, go for the finisher. Damage dito against Onic PH. J na lamang ang natitira. Kita mo si Wise na wala na naman. And I cannot but feel nakuha ng bawi talaga at control ng laro ng Bren Esports nung na-pick off ni Lusty, si Wise.
Oo. Grabe, paborito ni Pew na mag-teleport dyan sa may damo, sa may tabi ng tier 2 turret sa gitna. I mean, we've actually done this for like 3 times during this game.
Markado ni Pew. Actually, madali din mag-setup dyan eh. Tsaka malaki yung space mo sa may bandang likod. If you want to commit for that kind of dive. But still, lamang na po dito ang Bren Esports. But it's not, definitely it's not yet over para sa Onic PH dito. One big fight lang. One big fight lang. Pwede pa tumalun si Dilar. Wala pang deads yung ating Esmeralda dito. Jay can still make a massive setup. May last insanity pa tayong inaabangan. There's a lot to be thrown here against Bren Esports pa.
May nag-iba yung laro nila, no, nung ang naging hyper carry nila during this game is actually the Roger. Compare nung sa YSS si Wise, mas aggressive siya in nature.
Yeah.
Pagka nawala, na-disrupt yung parang early rotation ng Onic PH, I think medyo kinukulang dito yung Roger.
Feeling ko nga parang mas okay yata ibang Clarify kaysa sa Roger dito eh. Iyak magaling corner here ha? Maabutan nga ba? Way of the Dragon ni Lusty Biner. Safe dito ngayon si Wise. But they will not commit. Objective is there. Dilar won't join the party actually for this. And now they're focusing on Toribo. Masyadong risky dito ha? Okay, Wolf Soul. Dito si Dilar. Umikot lang. No falling star man. I think wala na. Mabaut. Yeah, I think mabaut ang call.
Alright, so almost the same thing on game number 2. Medyo on the back foot na naman dito parang sa yung Onic PH. And they're really waiting for Wise na mag-online. And well, at least they have Oh My Venus to defend. Hindi naman sila agad-agad din mapupush dito. Yun nga lang, sobrang control ng Bren Esports yung pace ng laro na to.
Yes. Kailangan din nila bantayan tol yung fights outside the base kasi despite sobrang ganda ng defensive capacities ng Onic under inhibitor, yun na nga, under inhibitor. So lumabas lang sila ng konti, pwede silang ma-flank. It's a prank ni ni
prank.
Sa likod magulat sila. Nasa likod mo na, mga kaibigan.
Pero I don't think na magkakaroon. They might try to contest this one. Hindi makalapit yung si Iyakno, which is yun siguro, pero may teleport sila na naman doon sa the same na damo.
Grabe, favorite brush. Mga kaibigan. Trademark brush ni Pew.
Parang dyan na.
Markado na
Kumbaga, pwede mong lagyan ng pangalan ni Pew yung damo na yan.
Tinarakan na list. Private property, no entry. Ganun na yung ganun na si Pew doon. I also want to, account lang, parang hindi talaga ganun ka-successful yung Roger ngayon sa series natin. 3 games, 3 Roger, no wins, tol.
Oo. Either of the team na gumamit. Parang kinakapos eh.
Kapos no? Kaya malayo talaga dun sa damage ng ng YSS. Ako, even me, I'm thinking na you would just go for a melee carry kaysa Roger dito. Baka mas viable pa nga magharit minsan. But let's see here. We got the Lord already. This is not a Luminous Lord. They went for an explosive dive. Mga member dito ng Bren Esports ngayon na maalam na naman si Wise lagi na lang. Tingnan natin ngayon as they go for the push na maalam din yung X-Borg. The top lane side being worked on by Flabzy. He is the draft in done in by Bren. J defending the bottom lane side in him. And I think that's it. That's gonna be the first puncture into the base of Onic PH as they take the bottom lane inhibitor create ng Bren. Ito, Bren Esports. Dilar, dito naman na natitira. Kineo na rin ng mga membro ng Bren and they're poised to take the win. They're not just gonna take 1, they might take 2 as the top lane inhibitor turret ay masisira na rin dito. Dumidepensa na lang si Oh My Venus. Further airstrike at kita mo yung buga ng damage doon ni Carl TZ. Man, iba talaga ang mga carries ng MPL.
Grabe yung actually that was actually I'm telling you about yung takot ng isang parsa sa isang Lancelot. Kasi you have always this anxiety na ang hirap mag-ulti kasi laging meron at merong magdadashi. Katulad doon, diretso, parang double dash yung ginawa doon ni Carl. It's like, almost the same nga. Yung gusto nila mangyari kasi dinive in din ng Onic PH CPU. Just luckily, nakapag-teleport out after that CPU doon sa may upper top lane.
Yeah, beautiful setup by Few. Playmaker Few, no?
Grabe. Actually, talaga nung laro na to.
Ang lakas talaga ng Bren. Like, it's no surprise. If you look at their record, may mga times na parang they fell from grace. But if you look at their record, they're always in the finals. Season 1, 2, 3. They're third place, tol. In season, they're third place in season 4. Actually, hindi ganun ka. Season 4, they're third place. Season 5, they're third place. Podium finish pa rin sila. Lahat ng MPL seasons natin. And there's a good reason eh. Kita mo talaga eh. And grabe, we are reminded of the strength of the SEA Games team here. Right?
Sobrang high caliber Mobile Legends gameplay talaga.
10-0. 10-0-3 yata. No, basta alam ko 10-0 on the Lancelot kanina. And masterful play there by Carl. It was crazy. Bren lang malakas.
Bren lang. Dito nila. Pinatunayan na kaya.
Yeah, for this series, mga kaibigan, it was a very nice series at lumalalim na ang gabi natin pero sobrang ganda. Alam mo yun, kasama nitong ating MPL. Masaya doon, hindi pa tayo tapos because we have our second series set in. But we're gonna be moving into a very short break. After that, we'll head on to the insights ng ating resident analyst. Ating mga kababayan, the MPL PH Season 6 regular season, day 1 of week 1, we'll be back.
Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigify happiness. Gigify love. Gigify friendship. Gigify dreams. Gigify hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
Bren lang malakas, yan ang resulta at least ng ating battle of generations between Bren Esports and Onic PH. Needless to say, for me, in my perspective, might be a repeat of game number 1 in many aspects. And that's what we are going to be talking about in the analysis of game 3 between Bren Esports and Onic PH. Now, bakit ko nasabi? Why was I able to say that this is a repeat of game number 1? Well, technically speaking, this is a Roger versus Lancelot matchup wherein we did say that when these early to mid game type of heroes play the tug of war in the early game, whoever wins that tug of war will eventually win that match. And it's evidently the side of Bren Esports with this Karkizi Lancelot. Pero hindi ganun kadali yung kanilang way para ma-execute itong early game control. And I kind of want to explain in a very technical level kung paano nila ginawa to. Maybe later when we see the highlights. But what I want you to understand is actually the game winner for this, for me personally, is the pick of Louis and how few utilize this, plus the fact of how Bren rallied around this support Louis. Basically speaking, guys, binigyan nila ng chance etong si Few na makakuha agad ng Durance, which is again, just like in game number 1, was monumental, was important to get the win in the grand scheme of things. It's great versus Esmeralda versus your export at a certain point, even your Roger. And at that moment, during nung time na nakakuha na nga ng Durance, etong si Few, eventually they were able to win it. Now, Bren Esports versus Onic PH, obviously the early game, the actual early game, this one is so crucial. Itong 4 minutes 20 na dive ng Onic PH, ang ganda na sana, but look at that response from Bren Esports. They were able to get it back and they gave it a kill to Karkizi. Now, we jump on to already the 11-minute mark sa ating highlights because there's not much a noteworthy highlight talaga that we can see. What ang big highlights na nangyari dito sa game na to eh? It's just that Bren Esports are winning all of the skirmishes after that 4-minute play that they did to counter Onic PH. And unfortunately, for a Roger-based lineup, na sobrang importante ang pag-snowball. Yung isang pagkadapa nila dun sa bottom lane kung saan nag-try sila ng power push at ng kill, isa lang yun sa mga konti nilang chances to actually take over the game. And since hindi nila yung nagawa, they failed horribly. During that time, by the way, I also want to say, before we discuss about Cartesius Lancelot, the smart MVP of the game with a 10-0-4 KD stat, I want to say that during that time, no 4 minutes 30, dun dined nila sa bottom lane, they also made an amazing play a few seconds afterwards. Okay, so bear with me on this, guys. Merong mga sets, 'di ba? Merong mga sets ng buffs. The first set is dun sa unang-unang start ng game, start ng laning stage. Then after 2 minutes magre-respawn itong mga buffs. That's the second round of buffs that we know. In the second round of buffs, kung saan level 4 na si support na Luiyu, what Bren Esports did was to use the teleportation of Louis to teleport to the backlines and get into that orange buff. At dahil hindi handa yung Onic PH to secure their own orange buff, nawalan for a good 2 minutes ng isang round ng buffs para sa Roger. And during this time period, dito na nag-build ng economy ang Bren Esports to eventually win the early game. I think that play was so crucial kasi biglang kinapos ng damage output at ng presence sa map si Roger on the side of Onic PH just by one play made by Bren Esports. And then they follow with it up with that gank in the bottom lane at nakapag-respond nga ang Bren Esports with that very nice snag. And eventually, Lancelot, given that kill, at ang laki na rin ng disparity ng ating cores between Lancelot and Roger, kitang-kita mo na talaga kung sino nanalo sa tug of war that we're talking about in the early stages of the game. And like we said, whoever wins the early game in this kinds of draft between teams almost always wins the match. Ang ganda ng adjustment dito ng Bren Esports. They actually allowed the Lancelot to be successful while also activating their support Louis. And you can see the great effects of this. That's how Bren Esports won Game 3 and eventually win this best of 3 series. Nevertheless, mga kaibigan, marami pa rin tayong mga gustong pag-usapan. Just like to mention once again, you can connect with us with the hashtag MPL is back, hashtag search na lang dyan. And of course, dun sa link na pinost natin dito sa live stream, nakapost lang din yan for you to be able to drop your comments at also talk about the topic of the day. And sa usapang MPL, actually, ang ating topic is about sino ba kasama nyo? At kailan ba kayo nanonood ng MPL? Mula kay JV Martin, nanonood ako ng MPL simula pa nung Season 3. Ngayong nanonood ako kasama ko ang aking mga tropa at ka-squad sa mobile phone or sa FB page na Mobile Legends upang makakalap ng informasyon. Okay, so to get information din, may mga ganyan din talaga sa nauusong meta para ma-apply namin sa aming mga laro. At syempre, para masuportahan na rin yung nananais ng team na mag-champion. Wow, okay, that's perfect. JV Martin, hope you are enjoying watching MPL Season 6. Second comment natin, Aaron Kyle Solito. Nanonood ako ng MPL simula pa nung Season 3. Hanggang ngayon ay nanonood pa rin ako kasama ang aking pamilya at tropa. That's nice to bring your family and your friends, of course, watching the game that we love. And Larsen Leonardo Hizon, nanonood ako ng MPL simula pa nung Season 3. Nanonood ako kasama ng kapatid ko na ML player. Naka-enjoy manood lalo na laging dikit ang laban. More seasons to come and sana manalo. Larsen Hizon, of course. Those are the comments that we are seeing para sa usapang MPL. Again, if you still wanna join, if you wanna join in the future sa ating usapan sa MPL, just look for the links that will be posted in the future. At syempre, hanapin niyo yung hashtag MPL. Anyway, I think that we will be giving away, we will be having our mythical draw right now kasi syempre nga, we are giving away so much. Hindi lang action ang ating papakita. At ngayon, why don't we pick our mythical draw winner? Right now, roulette, of course. Makikita natin, ayan. Get a chance to win epic prizes, of course. The mythical raffle draw. Yeah, we're just waiting. And we're gonna be looking at the winners in 3, 2, 1. Yun. Okay. So these are mirrors that you can see those tags. If you know yung kung kayo na yan, I'm sure you know already, and you can feel it. Congratulations, you have won the mythical raffle draw, and you can see, of course, epic prizes to be had. That is our mythical raffle draw for this for today, for this series, of course. Has been a great one. Napakagandang start with the MPL Season 6. We open it up with a battle of the generations. At hindi lang aksyon ating binibigay, meron din tayong pinapamigay ng mga codes. That's what you really wanted. And I just want to say that if you want to see more of these giveaway, of these codes, and be given that, nako, magstay lang kayo with us dito sa MPL Season 6. Also, dahil madaming sumali sa ating contest. In fact, there are 20,000 entries for our contest. Binibigyan tayo ng extra or ng bonus na giveaway code. Of course, coming out from Moonton. It's your second code, at least for this game. Plenty of giveaways, plenty of codes, and of course, plenty of action. Dito lang, syempre, sa MPL Season 6. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors that made MPL Season 6 possible. Our official tournament telco partner, Smart, for stronger bonds with your team as you conquer the battlefield with Smart Giga Games. Enjoy 1 gigabyte of games all day for Mobile Legends, Facebook Gaming, and more. Just dial *123# now and choose Giga Games 99. Of course, MPL Season 6 also brought to us by our official sponsor, Realme, celebrating their first Realme Fan Fest and #DareToBeRealme campaign. Visit their official page at fb.com/Realme Philippines to know more. Of course, MPL Season 6 also brought to us by our official sponsor, Gillette. Get up to 50 diamonds with every purchase of Gillette's Match 3 Razor, Vector 3 Razor, or Blue 3 Simple Force pack in select Pure Gold doors nationwide. #Shave the Day with Gillette. Our partner, of course, MPL is also brought to us by our partner in esports, Paymaya. Get up to 7% balik bayad when you purchase your gaming pins via Paymaya, the better way to pay. Promo runs until August 3. MPL is also brought to us by our partner in esports, TikTok. So just search MLBB on TikTok and win premium skins. Very easy. It's just search MLBB sa TikTok para manalo kayo ng premium skins. Also, this is brought to us by our official gaming headset partner, Logitech G, and organized by Moonton. Why don't we close this series by watching the top 5 plays of the series before we head into the break. My name is Wolf once again, and kita-kits tayo sa susunod na series ng MPL Season 6.
Get 1 gig data all day, every day. For Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network's speed and strength. Slow means
Game over.
but the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
Game changing.
choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple and smart ako.
When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigify happiness. Gigify love. Gigify friendship. Gigify dreams. Gigify hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
Realme smartphone. Dare to leap.
Realme Watch. Time to be smarter. Realme Dare to Leap.
You've got me on the edge. Legit, right? Not quite. Just like your disposable razor. It's time you switch your disposable razor for your legit first shave so you can be every bit legit. Gillette Mac 3.
For a closer shave, less irritation, switch
To Gillette Mac 3.